What's going on, y'all? JT here with another quick unboxing. This time I'm going to be looking at the Team Magic 1/8 scale Seth Buggy. So this is actually the version 2. I looked briefly at the version 1. I saw a couple of things that there's going to be a difference between this and the version 1. One of the things that stands out is going to be the speed controller and motor. You guys see there that it comes with a 2500 kV motor that's 4S capable. So this isn't a 6S capable buggy, but the connectors, they also come with XT90s on it, and this is a 100 amp ESC. So, and this also comes with workable or working LED lights and stuff as well. So real quick, let me crack this open and get my smell on real quick. So, gotta love the smell of a new RC car. So pull this out real quick. Oh, dang, this is a little bigger than I expected. I thought it was going to be the size of an 8 scale buggy. So this is a little bit bigger than I had anticipated. So we get our book, of course, and we got some shock spacers in there. So this doesn't come with threaded body shocks, but you get a tool there to take the tires and wheels off, because this does come with 17 millimeter hexes on the wheels there. And of course, I got the red one. Pull this controller out real quick, and I'm going to pull this out. So give me 1 second and I'll get this out real quick as well. All right, y'all, pulling this out. This does look good. I know I say that about a lot of cars, but these companies have been putting out some really, really good cars, and this is no exception. Suspension setup seems to be pretty good for it. Actually, that's really good for it right there. Now, I know a couple of you guys are saying, oh man, it's not 6S capable. I can't go 100 miles per hour and stuff. I've seen a couple of videos on this buggy, and on 4S, this thing will hit 50 miles per hour, about 50 miles per hour. It says 80 kilometers max speed out the box with 4S LiPo, and that's still fast. I mean, especially for something like this. And something like this, you wouldn't want to go 75, 80 miles per hour, because if you crash, you're going to mess up this beautiful body, and you're going to end up breaking these off and stuff as well. So taking a quick look at this to get this body off, it's just going to be a couple of clips. You remove this front clip here. You're going to go to the back, and this is actually, make sure this is a real tire. Take this off. It's got a washer on there, and this is a functional tire, so that's pretty cool. And then you're going to have 2 more body clips that are back here to take and remove this off. And voila, pull this up, and we get to look at the inside of the chassis. So I am leaving links in the description. There is a couple companies. There's a company here actually in the States that actually sells this as well. I talked to him the other day, and he still has several kits in stock. Plus he has parts as well. And I also saw a couple of days ago that, they also, Team Magic has announced or released a video, and I'll put that video in the description down below, excuse me, of some upgraded and updated parts for this. So that's going to be good as well. So looking at this off bat, they give you XT90 connectors. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's using them. They will not be obsolete. So I thank you guys for using that, because I love these connectors. I really do. And like I said, that's just my preference, but I really like these connectors. So I'll probably end up putting a looper on the end of this and just running one of my 4S's in here. It looks like that can fit my 4S Power Hobby battery in there pretty good, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, you probably couldn't fit a really long LiPo in there, but the 4S LiPo I have from Power Hobbies will be just fine for that. Like I said, this comes with a 100 amp speed controller. This looks like the one, like an SC8 one. I've used this actually on my low C buggy and stuff, so this will be plenty fine. And with this 2500 kV motor, shouldn't have any problems or anything like that. This right here is going to be a wire harness connector that's going to connect to your receiver, and you connect your lights up into here. You guys saw this little wire that's kind of hanging out there. That's where we're going to use a connector there to put these lights on. I'm interested in how bright those lights are too. So looking at this up close, I had mentioned when I looked at some of the bags of goodies, let me go ahead and turn the light on real quick. There we go. See it up a little bit closer, that this does come with shock spacers in it. So it doesn't come with threaded body shocks, but that should be fine. But looking at these parts, man, these things, they look beefy. They really do. And it does come with sway bars front and rear. So yes, thank you. Appreciate that. It's going to help with some stability of this and the handling of this thing as well. And this is aluminum, this chassis brace here, and that's a thick aluminum. So that is that's real thick actually. Jeez. It's a lot thicker than I expected. So it's not plastic or anything there for that. Now in the front, this one is plastic here. So, but I don't expect to be jumping this thing 30 feet up in the air and stuff like that. So as far as the tires and wheels are concerned, they got a pretty good compound. I've watched a couple of videos of this running, and there wasn't too many issues up with the tires and wheels on it. So that's pretty good as well. Not sure why they went from a version 1 to a version 2 with this, but they've probably addressed maybe some of the things that people were talking about. Get this to focus in a little bit. There you go. With the version 1, like I said, I saw a couple of videos on that, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got one because I love the buggy. The only other desert buggy that I had that looks similar to this was going to be my Thunder Tiger. I had a Thunder Tiger buggy as well, but it's kind of really hard to find parts for that. But like I said, it's no problems computing. I'll put his link in the description below where he actually sells these kits, and he actually has parts for them as well. I talked to him, like I said, not too long ago. He has several kits in stock, and he does have a lot of parts in stock, and he's planning on getting other parts and for this, replacement parts and some of the updated parts for it as well. So turn this over real quick, trying to look at a couple other things. Not sure what the specs are on the servo. Get this to focus in. It's a little bit down there, but we'll look into that, and we'll actually put this to the test to see how this holds up. But a lot of these companies are getting really good at putting good electronics in their kits and stuff, especially Team Magic. Now, I've had a couple of cars like theirs before. Red Cat kind of rebrands their stuff with the Team Red Cat stuff as well. And they had the TRMT 10E, which was basically a Team Magic car as well. And that was actually held up real well. It actually ran good and stuff. So, and they got a couple other vehicles I'll probably be taking a look at in the future as well. And this, like here, this is no exception. They seem to be doing a really, really, really good job on their design. I mean, I'm liking the way this layout's looking and stuff like that as well. And I don't think some people may be upset that they can't run 6S on them, but I'm fine. The 4S is going to be fine with this thing, especially hitting 50 miles per hour. And of course, we'll put that to the test on a Super Speed Saturday. Looking at this pinion gear, this is probably about I'd say, can't see the writing on there. Looks to be about a 13 to 14, maybe 15 tooth pinion gear. It looks like maybe a 13 or 14. I have to get that out and look at that a little bit closer. But guys, this thing looks good. It really does. It's really well built for it, and I can't wait to get this out running. Some of the details and stuff of this body as well. I want to plug these lights up, but I don't have my batteries and stuff charged up just yet for this. I want to see how bright these LED lights are, but that's going to look good. If I could turn the camera, you guys will see me smiling. So, and they did good detail there with the guys that are inside there. I like that little net that they put on the side there as well. So that does help with the detail of the body. Sometimes you get cars like this and they look this good, they look this nice, and you really don't want to run them. Or I don't be wanting to run them. I just want to keep them on the shelf, but got this to run and get this out there and get a little dirt on it and stuff as well. So you guys, that is a quick unboxing and look at this. I'm excited to get this out and running. Real quick, before I forget, take a look at the radio real quick. You guys see it's, I've seen this radio before with some of the Red Cat kits and stuff as well. It got good functionality and stuff, has some of your basic trims and stuff on there. So that's pretty good. And not any issues with that. The one I had before, I didn't have any interference or anything. So this should be fine. The response time and stuff wasn't bad either. So I'm not too worried about that, with that. And of course, like I said, with the instruction manual and stuff, they just give you that one tool for the tires and wheels, and they give you some shock spacers in there. So that's good enough. I mean, like I said, put a link in the description for you guys to go ahead and check this thing out, because this looks good. Looks a lot better in person. It's actually big too. Looks to be a lot wider than a lot of my buggies and stuff. So I'll be doing some size comparisons with this buggy to some of my 8-scale buggies and stuff, or this desert buggy, let me put it that way, to some of my 8-scale buggies and stuff. So you guys, if you got one of these, put some comments down below. I know very few of you have them, and some of you guys are interested in them. That's why I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got one as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.